This is such a wild thing to say, and yet it is so British at the same time. David and Victoria Beckham's best friend, Gordon Ramsay, has now entered the chat on the Brooklyn Beckham fiasco.
The relationship with David and Brooklyn is very, very deep, and I know how much David loves Brooklyn, and I think it's only going to be a matter of time before Brooklyn takes a good look at himself and understands just what they mean for me. And so it's easy to get up on that roller coaster, isn't it?
The Beckham family drama just hit a wild new level, and this time it's way bigger than just Brooklyn and his parents. A world-famous chef is now caught right in the middle. A teenage sister is quietly waving a white flag, and one single Instagram unfollow has blown up the internet.
And get carried away. But it will come back, because I know how many times they've pulled him out the I know how many times they've absolutely stood by him through thick and thin. And so David's an amazing dad, and he will absolutely get that back online.
While David and Victoria Beckham keep their lips sealed in public, chaos is swirling around their eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, and it's getting messier by the day.
Yeah. And time's going to be the best healer.
Have you spoken to Brooklyn or had any contact?
We've messaged a little bit. It's a very difficult situation because
he still follows you. He's blocked a lot of people, so you obviously need a lot to him.
And listen, I love him. His heart is incredible, but it's hard, isn't it? I think when you're infatuated, love is blind. They say it for that reason, and so he's desperate to stand on his own 2 feet. He's desperate to forge his own way, and I respect that from Brooklyn, and that's such a good thing to do. But remember where you came from, and honestly, one day you're not going to have your mum and dad. And you need to understand that. I know 24/7, 7 days a week, just how much David loves Brooklyn. And that penny will drop with him.
Now, guess who stepped into the ring? None other than Gordon Ramsay himself. Yes, the fiery chef is officially part of the feud, and this twist could reveal more than any public statement ever could. For weeks, Brooklyn has stood his ground like never before. In a lengthy, emotional, and downright explosive Instagram post, he made one thing clear: he's not ready to make peace with his family. He accused his parents of trying to wreck his marriage to Nicola Peltz Beckham and claimed they've tried to control every move he's ever made. Brooklyn even brought up his 2022 wedding, pointing to what he called the first dance disaster. According to him, his planned dance with Nicola was suddenly swapped when singer Mark Anthony called him to the stage, only to invite Victoria Beckham to join him instead. Brooklyn said he felt totally embarrassed and uncomfortable, claiming his mom's dance with him was way over the line in front of everyone. The shocking accusations left fans speechless, and just when people thought it couldn't get more intense, family friend and wedding guest Gordon Ramsay decided to speak out, throwing his own voice into the chaos.
Gordon Ramsay has commented on the Beckham family situation. So Gordon was talking to celeb journalist Clemmy Moody from The Sun. And you may or may not know that Gordon and his wife Tana and their children are very close with the Beckham family. They've known them for years, they go on holiday together. And Gordon was asked how the Beckham family are doing amongst everything that's going on with Brooklyn, and if Gordon had spoken to Brooklyn at all. Gordon started by saying that David is an incredible dad and his bond with Brooklyn is solid. But he did say that it's difficult sometimes when you come to the age when you meet someone and then you have to combine your families together. He said that sometimes you have to expect that there is going to be a clash. And this does make a bit of sense, because if you think about when Nicola and Brooklyn were planning their wedding, obviously you've got Nicola's family that probably had their wishes, and you also have Brooklyn's family, and there were reports at the time about the families not agreeing.
And this is where the whole story flips into a completely new chapter, one nobody saw coming. Gordon Ramsay, who's been tight with the Beckhams for years and even showed up at their star-studded wedding, wasted no time shutting down any rumors of inappropriate behavior. He said there was nothing shady, nothing scandalous, just good vibes, fun, and dancing all night long. Ramsay didn't just stop there. He went all in, defending David and Victoria like a true friend. He praised them as devoted parents, saying he's personally witnessed how much love and effort they pour into their kids. But then came the twist. Ramsay decided to speak directly about Brooklyn, too. He admitted that Brooklyn wants to carve out his own path, which he totally respects, but he also gave him a firm reminder: don't forget where you came from. He called the whole situation tough and hinted that maybe Brooklyn's judgment is clouded by emotions, saying love can make you blind. Ramsay even added that one day Brooklyn will realize just how much his parents truly mean to him. His words seemed heartfelt, maybe even fatherly advice, but Brooklyn's reaction, pure silence, followed by a bold digital move that said it all. Within hours, fans spotted it. Brooklyn had unfollowed Gordon Ramsay on Instagram. No post, no explanation, just one quiet click that spoke louder than words. Ramsay, however, still follows Brooklyn, showing he's not cutting ties, at least not yet. But Brooklyn's unfollow sent a message loud and clear. This feud isn't just between him and his parents anymore. Now even family friends are getting pulled into the storm. And that's what makes this moment explosive. Ramsay isn't just any celebrity tossing opinions from the sidelines. He was there, he's close to the family, and he even shared that he privately messaged Brooklyn, claiming their bond was strong. But after Ramsay publicly defended David and Victoria and pushed for peace, Brooklyn backed away fast. Social media went wild, with many fans saying Ramsay may have crossed a line by speaking out so openly. Some people think Gordon Ramsay was just giving Brooklyn a dose of tough love, but either way, Brooklyn's unfollow made his stance crystal clear. He's sticking to his story and not letting anyone, not even family friends, question his side of things. But while the internet was buzzing over that digital drama, something way softer and far more emotional was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. Enter Harper Beckham. At just 14, she may have delivered the most heartfelt move in this entire family saga. On Valentine's Day, Harper shared a sweet throwback photo of herself with her 3 big brothers, Brooklyn, Romeo, and Cruz. In the picture, little Harper is all smiles, hugging Brooklyn tightly while they're both in the pool, with Romeo and Cruz standing close behind. The photo radiated warmth, simple, nostalgic, and full of love. Over the image, Harper wrote, "I love you all so much." Just 6 words, but they hit hard. No shade, no accusations, no drama, just pure, unconditional love. Romeo quickly reposted the picture, adding an infinity emoji, a sign fans took as a message of unity and family bonds that can't be broken. Even Victoria joined in, sharing a similar throwback and dropping a big red heart emoji. But Brooklyn, he stayed silent. No repost, no reaction, nothing. And that silence said everything. Fans flooded the comments, pointing out how powerful Harper's gesture was because it wasn't part of a press statement, an interview, or any PR stunt. It was his little sister reaching out from the heart.
Gordon also said that David and Victoria have pulled Brooklyn out of the shit many times. Gordon said that time is a great healer and he hopes that Brooklyn can take the time to really look at himself and realise what his parents have done for him. Gordon also said he has messaged Brooklyn a little bit, but it's just a really difficult time. He also said that it's hard when you're infatuated with someone like Brooklyn is with Nicola, and he said the saying is love is blind. Gordon also said that Brooklyn is desperate to stand on his own 2 feet, but he mustn't forget where he came from. He said you only get one mum and dad, and one day they're not going to be here anymore. He said that Victoria is understandably upset, but he also said that they were at the wedding, nothing inappropriate happened.
Later, Harper doubled down with another post, another childhood memory, this time writing, "Happy Valentine's Day to the best big brothers in the whole wide world." Once again, Romeo reacted instantly, and once again, Brooklyn didn't. That missing response left fans heartbroken, with many believing it confirmed what they'd feared, that Brooklyn's distance might now include his siblings too. While Brooklyn hasn't made any public comment about his relationship with his brothers and sister, sources say keeping a close bond with Harper has become difficult amid all the family tension. Watching a young sister openly show love and getting silence in return added a whole new emotional twist to the Beckham feud. But Harper's heartfelt posts weren't the only sibling headlines shaking things up. Cruz Beckham soon jumped into the spotlight, and his way of handling the drama couldn't have been more different. While Brooklyn's feud keeps dominating the spotlight, Cruz Beckham has been making his own kind of noise and handling it in a totally different way. The youngest Beckham's son recently dropped a brand new single, but instead of just celebrating, he found himself hit with the classic Nepo baby accusations online. Critics claimed his music career only took off because of his last name, not his actual talent. But instead of hiding from the talk, Cruz flipped the script and owned it. In a cheeky Instagram video with his band, one of his friends joked that they could land a sponsor if Cruz just called up his dad. Cruz didn't miss a beat. He laughed and shot back, "Do you think we are sellouts? We would never do that." Then he threw in a winking emoji as his caption. The vibe? Totally playful, confident, and full of self-awareness. He didn't act defensive or offended, he just leaned into the moment and made it funny. That lighthearted response showed a side of Cruz that fans are loving. It proved he gets how people see him, but he's not letting that stop him or define him. It's a stark contrast to Brooklyn's situation, which has turned way more serious and emotional over time. While Cruz is joking online, Brooklyn's still standing firm in his fight for independence and cutting ties one click at a time. Reports even suggest Brooklyn has removed some of his tattoo tributes to his family, showing just how deep the split runs. He's made it clear he doesn't want reconciliation, saying he's felt controlled for years and just wants freedom. Meanwhile, David and Victoria Beckham have stayed totally quiet, choosing not to publicly respond to any of Brooklyn's accusations.
He said there was nothing salacious that went on. There was no weird grinding or twerking or dancing. He said it was a fun wedding. He said whenever they've gone away with the Beckhams on holiday, it's always been just the best times. But he did say that he feels like Brooklyn needs to take some time to realise that his family have done more for him than anyone ever will in his life. And honestly, I really did wonder with this, like if Gordon is just so close with the Beckhams that he feels like it's okay for him to give his opinion and speak out. We know they have a family brand that they like to portray and protect. I wonder if Gordon has said, is it okay if I speak about this, or if he's just spoken from the heart.
Even singer Mark Anthony, who got pulled into the infamous wedding dance drama, chimed in, saying the version of events going viral is hardly the truth, but refused to spill more details. So where does that leave the Beckham saga now? At the center of it all, one simple Instagram unfollow. Brooklyn cutting off Gordon Ramsay online might look small, but in today's world, those clicks speak volumes. They shout loyalty, draw lines, and mark boundaries. And when you add Harper's emotional Valentine's post and Brooklyn's chilling silence to the mix, it paints a powerful picture. A family that's not just fractured behind closed doors, but visibly split for the whole world to see. The Beckham feud isn't hiding behind closed doors anymore. It's fully out in the open, playing out through follows, unfollows, reposts, emojis, song choices, and captions that say more than words ever could. Right now, Brooklyn seems to be standing solo in his corner, with Nicola by his side, while the rest of the Beckham clan keeps sending quiet signals of unity and hope. But make no mistake, this story is far from finished, because that single Instagram unfollow might have made headlines, but the pattern behind it tells the real story. Brooklyn's stance hasn't budged one bit. In his public statement, he made it clear this is about standing up for himself, finally. He said he doesn't want reconciliation and accused his parents of trying to sabotage his marriage with Nicola. He brought everything back to that unforgettable wedding night, claiming he was left feeling humiliated in front of hundreds of guests when his planned dance with Nicola got replaced by his mom's sudden moment on stage. It wasn't just a complaint, it was a full reframe of long-standing dynamics of control, loyalty, branding, and independence into one defining story, his story. And that's exactly why Gordon Ramsay's involvement hit so hard. He didn't just defend David and Victoria, he added his own emotional layer. Ramsay suggested that one day, Brooklyn might finally see how much his parents have done for him. He talked about how deeply David loves his son and described the Beckhams as totally devoted parents. He even revealed that during the fallout, he had messaged Brooklyn privately, calling his heart incredible, but also saying love can make people blind and strong feelings can cloud judgment. To some fans, Ramsay's words sounded warm and fatherly, pure compassion, but to others, they came off as a subtle jab, a challenge to Brooklyn's entire version of events. And that's when things escalated fast. Within hours of those comments, Brooklyn quietly unfollowed him on Instagram, cutting him off with one cold click. That digital move didn't just end a friendship, it symbolized a line being crossed. What had once been described as a solid bond between Brooklyn and Ramsay was suddenly gone, and for the first time, a close family friend became collateral damage in the Beckham feud. Because Ramsay wasn't just gossiping, he was choosing a side, and in this family war, that choice comes with consequences. And Brooklyn made sure everyone knew he saw what was happening, even if he didn't say a word. Meanwhile, Harper's Valentine's post still stands out as one of the most genuine, heartfelt moments in this entire family saga. Her simple message, "I love you all so much, words can't describe it," hit deep, especially because it came right as reports claimed Brooklyn had completely cut off ties and had no plans to make peace with his family.
This interview also dropped the weekend of Valentine's Day. Harper Beckham had posted this on her story and Victoria reshared it, and it's a photo of her and her 3 brothers. And Harper said, "Happy Valentine's Day to the best big brothers in the whole wide world." That's just so heartbreaking. She's so little and she loves her siblings. I think Gordon Ramsay is right. I think time is a great healer, and I hope with a bit of time they can come back together again.
Then came Romeo's repost, complete with an infinity emoji, a small symbol that spoke volumes. Fans instantly took it as a united front from the younger siblings, a quiet olive branch extended toward Brooklyn. But once again, he stayed silent. No repost, no reaction, nothing. For a family once known for their picture-perfect unity, matching holiday posts, birthday shout-outs, red carpet events, and proud football celebrations, that silence now feels almost deafening. And there's another moment that's been tugging at fans' emotions. Cruz Beckham recently shared a touching tribute to Brooklyn, pairing it with Billy Joel's The River of Dreams. The song's lyrics about searching for something sacred that's been lost didn't go unnoticed. It felt like Cruz was expressing love, longing, maybe even quiet regret. But Brooklyn's reply wasn't a step toward peace, it was a statement of loyalty. He posted his own set of images focused entirely on Nicola, paired with Barry White's "You're the first, the last, my everything." The message couldn't be clearer. While his siblings are reminiscing about childhood memories and togetherness, Brooklyn is doubling down on his love story with Nicola. He's making it known that his wife comes first, no matter how complicated things get with the rest of the family. That sharp contrast has everyone talking. It sparked endless speculation that Brooklyn's unwavering loyalty to Nicola is right at the center of this family split, especially since he's openly claimed his parents disrespected her and tried to interfere in their relationship. But here's the twist. Nicola's father, billionaire Nelson Peltz, hasn't fanned the flames at all. Instead, he's kept things calm and classy, publicly saying both Brooklyn and Nicola are great and that he wishes them a long, happy marriage. No shade, no drama, no counterattacks. Just cool, quiet reassurance in the middle of all the chaos. Meanwhile, David and Victoria Beckham have stayed almost completely silent. No interviews, no statements, no social media clapbacks, nothing. Instead, Victoria made one quiet yet powerful move. She reshared Harper's heartfelt sibling tribute with just a single red heart emoji. That tiny gesture said plenty without saying a word. And fans are convinced that silence isn't accidental, it's strategy. Because now every public move the Beckhams make gets picked apart. Every like, every follow, every caption, every song, all of it gets turned into headlines. Even the rumor that Victoria allegedly canceled Nicola's wedding dress at the last minute is still floating around as part of Brooklyn's ongoing claims. Yet, despite all the speculation, Victoria hasn't publicly addressed that detail, not once. And that lack of response has created something huge, a vacuum. And in the world of celebrity drama, silence doesn't stay empty for long. Fans, tabloids, and social media all rush in to fill the gaps with their own theories and interpretations. At the heart of it all lies one massive theme: identity. Brooklyn keeps saying he just wants to carve out his own path, to be known for who he is, and not just for the Beckham name. Even Gordon Ramsay acknowledged that, saying he respects Brooklyn's desire to find independence. But when your last name is Beckham, building your own identity isn't so simple. The spotlight never really fades. That's what makes Cruz's Nepo baby moment so fascinating. Faced with similar scrutiny, Cruz chose humor. He joked, played along, and turned criticism into a laugh. But Brooklyn? He's taking a completely different road. His way of fighting back is distance, cutting ties, drawing boundaries, and separating himself from anyone who questions his version of events.
Does anyone else think that Brooklyn is having a full-on mentee bee at the moment? Like, what's he doing? I mean, unfollowing his best friend since 1942? Like, get a grip. You might be pissed off with your parents, and you might not be very happy with Gordon Ramsay, but don't be fucking screwing Ollie over. I mean, you already fucked her over not going to a wedding.
And that's why the Gordon Ramsay unfollow hits harder than it seems. It's not just about a chef's opinion, it's a symbol. It's Brooklyn's way of drawing a bold line between himself and anyone who sides with his parents. It's like he's saying, if you back them, you're not with me. That one silent click spoke louder than any post ever could, signaling that Brooklyn's separation isn't just emotional anymore. It's digital, visible, and deliberate. And still, through all the noise, the headlines, the drama, the social media chess moves, Harper's post cuts right through the chaos. It's a reminder that underneath the fame, the branding, and the perfectly curated images, there's still a 14-year-old sister who just loves her big brother. That throwback photo of Harper grinning beside Brooklyn in the pool, her arms wrapped around him, feels like a flashback to a totally different time, before the statements, before the accusations, before the unfollows and the family tension. It's in a sense captured in one snapshot, a glimpse of when things were simple and full of love. Now, the question hanging in the air isn't just will Brooklyn ever reconcile, it's can he? Has the public nature of this feud made that kind of healing impossible? Once a private argument becomes a global conversation, pride kicks in, and pride doesn't fade easily. Every post, every unfollow, every quote adds another layer to a story that's no longer just about family, it's about perception. And when outsiders, even close friends like Gordon Ramsay, step into the mix, the tension only grows. Ramsay said he believes one day Brooklyn will understand what his parents truly mean to him, but Brooklyn's swift, silent reaction made his feelings crystal clear. His unfollow was more than just a response. It was a message, a sign that right now he's not ready to hear that prediction, and maybe not ready to forgive either. So where does this leave the Beckham family now? On one side, you've got David and Victoria staying completely silent in public, yet quietly supported by their kids' subtle posts and the loyal friends still in their corner. On the other, Brooklyn and Nicola stand locked together, united and unshaken, making it clear that their loyalty lies firmly with each other. And right in the middle sits Gordon Ramsay, once a close family ally and wedding guest, now the unexpected casualty of an unfollow that set the internet ablaze. This isn't just a celebrity feud anymore. It's a full-blown test of loyalty, identity, and control over the narrative, all playing out for millions to see in real time across social media. Every move is being watched, every emoji analyzed, every silence interpreted. And if the last few weeks have proved anything, it's that in the Beckham world, even a single unfollow can spark a global conversation, or maybe even change everything. So what happens next? Will the next big moment be another digital breakup, or the first real sign of healing? One thing's for sure, the whole world is watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Whose side do you think will make the next move?